Okay, Dave, we are going to, this is awesome, we're going to write an email and we're going to actually let people see how it's done firsthand. You're the professional, I'm still learning, and this is pretty exciting, so I'm going to let you take charge here as we do this, Dave, and you're the pilot and I'm the co-pilot.
Okay, now I think there's a couple of things that we need to explain to anybody who's watching this.
Okay.
And that is that you're just beginning to build your list. How many members do you have on your list now?
In the last month, I've built my list to about 400 people.
Okay, so you got 400 in the past list using the techniques that we described in my online course. You can make your living online. That's part of where you've gotten your list from.
Correct. Yes.
So you've got a list, and you're looking to make some money from the list. You sent out a couple of emails so far to your list with very little result. You haven't made any sales at all, basically.
Yeah, it's yep. It's been kind of a trial and error process.
Okay. Do you have the ad that you placed on Worldwide Lists handy there, or can you call it up in your browser?
Yes. Let me go ahead and close this down here, and let me go to Worldwide List here. Let me log in. Okay. Oops. We can have a look at it here. Okay. Okay, here it is right here, Dave.
Okay, the niche journal. Audio interviews of an internet newbie asking all the how-to questions of an internet guru exposes all his money-making, money-generating methods. Okay. Okay, that's great. Okay, now, in that ad, what you're basically saying is that you want to is that people who want to sign up for this list are interested in how to generate money for themselves and their own business online, and also they kind of want to listen in on the secrets that are that a lot of people don't get to listen to, like private conversations like we've had about how to make money. So that's fine. You can close that out and bring up your notepad again.
Okay. Do you need me to copy and paste this into
Yeah, why don't you copy and paste that right in there, because you should have that in front of you all the time, because when people subscribe to a newsletter like this, they want to, they want products and services and information that is relative to and relevant to what they signed up for. Okay, so let's take it from there. I mean, people want inside information.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, great. Now, let's go back then. Let's start with a blank. Let's start with a blank page.
Okay, let me
now,
close this.
People signed up because they want audio interviews.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now that we've got the technology that we can actually share a desktop and I can see what you're doing, and we're more doing audio and video, you might want to revise that listing. I don't know. We'll have to talk about that.
Okay.
But the number one thing is that you want to be able to say, now there's two ways you can do it. You can either promote a product that you know is really, really good to your list, although it's not your product, but it might be another product like an affiliate product through ClickBank. Okay?
Okay.
Or what you can do is you can use this video as the product. Okay? And sell it for $9.95 or $12.95 or whatever price you decide to sell it as.
Uh-huh.
Showing people how to how to have relevant content sent to their newsletter subscribers so that they can sell them products and services.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do? Do you want to sell an affiliate product that's related to your newsletter, or do you want to sell this product?
Well, both of those sound very good. What do you think is best, Dave?
Well, I think what you want to try to do is stay as relevant as possible to your newsletter listing.
Okay.
So let's use this video as an example.
Okay.
Okay?
Good.
And we're going to use this video as the product then. And basically, now you have to think about the big picture here. The big picture is you've got a product that you're selling that people can download instantly, so you need a way to put this up on your website, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You need to be able to have a payment mechanism, and you have a payment mechanism through PayPal, right?
Yes.
Okay. And now when people pay for this video, you can show them the URL that the video is at.
Okay.
Okay, after you upload it to your website. Now we have to think about what we're going to put in the email to sell this video. And basically what you're going to start out with is the big picture. The big picture is you've got a list, but you don't know how to sell to it. And you've got a list and you don't know how to craft the email message that will get people to buy it.
Yes.
And a lot of times, like I mentioned in my online course, you really can sell the product right within the email. You don't really need to have a very long sales letter. You just need to explain the benefits to the person who's receiving that email of the video.
Okay.
Now, let's start out, and you know the way I normally structure my emails is very simple. I just start with a hi and a name. So why don't you go ahead and type that out?
Okay. Would you like me to type, or would you like to type, Dave?
No, you go ahead and type it. This is going to be your project. I'm just going to help you through it.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Now, do you personalize it with their first name or no?
No, I just say hello.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say hi and then do a enter. Okay, a couple spaces. There you go.
Okay.
Now, the big picture here is that you're starting to do marketing online, but you don't have much of a list. Okay?
Okay.
So you could use that. I mean, that's the approach that we want. You have to think about the approach that we want to take. This video product is going to be for people who have started to do some internet marketing. Maybe they have a small list like you do, or maybe even less than 400, but they want to think of a product or a way to sell products to their list. So you have to think about the big picture. The big picture is, for this product that we're selling, you have a list, but you don't know how to craft the email newsletter to sell it. Okay? So the easiest way to draw people into your email newsletter is by asking a question.
Okay.
What question can you ask them that would help get you started on your newsletter here?
Well, I could ask them. I've experimented with that a little bit. I've said I've asked the question. Does this interest you to be able to hear in real life audio an internet guru revealing all his secrets?
Okay.
I've asked that before.
Okay. You don't want to start your newsletter with a question that can easily be answered no.
Oh, okay.
So by asking the question, do you have an interest in? It's too easily for them to read that and mentally say, no, I don't have an interest in anything that you're saying. So you want to be able to ask a question that they don't know the answer to, or they will answer in the affirmative.
Okay.
Okay. So let's say we ask a question like, do you have a list, or do you have a list, but are not making sales?
But do you have a list, but you are not making sales?
But you're not making any sales.
Okay. All right. So but you are not. Okay. Maybe I should redo this here. You are not. Okay.
Okay, but you're not making sales.
Oh, but you're not. Okay. All right. Couple spaces.
Yeah, we're just going to, we don't want to crowd that first paragraph too much. We want to ask the question Okay, now, the first part of that question is, do you have a list? Now, some of the people on your list may not have a list, okay? So you're going to exclude them immediately. But this video is about people, is specifically a benefit to those people who have a list, but they're not making any sales. So we've already qualified the people within your list by asking them if they have a list, and if they have a list and they're not making sales, this is for them.
Okay.
Okay? So this is specifically for those types of individuals that are getting started in internet marketing. They have a small list, but they're not making any